Are you tired of struggling to make ends meet? Do you feel like no matter how hard you work, you can never seem to get ahead financially? If so, you're not alone. In fact, there are common financial habits that could be keeping you poor without you even realizing it. In this video, we'll discuss these 9 habits that keep you broke. Keep watching till the end, because the last habit is the most important one. Welcome to the Finance Bowl, where we give simple money and investing tips. Let's start with the first habit. Habit 1. Paying yourself last is a concept related to personal finance and budgeting. It suggests that people should prioritize saving a portion of their income by paying themselves first, before spending money on other expenses. The phrase, paying yourself first, means setting aside a certain percentage or amount of money from each paycheck as savings or investment, before allocating funds for bills, groceries, entertainment, or other expenses. This strategy helps ensure that saving becomes a habit and a priority, rather than an afterthought or something that only happens if there's money left over at the end of the month. However, the opposite approach, paying yourself last, means that people wait until all their bills and expenses are paid before considering savings. This can be risky, as there may not be any money left over to save, and people may end up living paycheck to paycheck without building up an emergency fund or saving for long-term goals. By paying themselves first, people can structure their spending and finances to last for the whole month. They can budget for their necessities and discretionary spending around their savings, rather than trying to save what's left over after spending. This approach can also reduce financial stress and increase financial security, as people have a cushion of savings to fall back on in case of unexpected expenses or job loss. Habit 2. Getting comfortable with bad debt. Debt has become increasingly normalized in our society, and it is easy for people to fall into the trap of using it to purchase even the smallest things. However, it is crucial to avoid getting too comfortable with bad debt. It is important to understand the difference between good debt and bad debt. Good debt is typically associated with investments and assets that will appreciate in value, such as a mortgage on a home or student loans for education. These types of debts can help individuals build wealth over time. On the other hand, bad debt is usually associated with the purchase of items that will depreciate in value or have no long-term value, such as credit card debt used to buy unnecessary consumer goods. It is important to avoid bad debt as much as possible, as it can quickly spiral out of control and cause financial stress. To avoid bad debt, people should only purchase things they can afford to pay for outright. This means creating a budget and sticking to it, avoiding impulse purchases, and saving up for larger purchases over time. By doing this, individuals can avoid the negative consequences of bad debt and maintain a healthier financial future. Habit 3. Not having a safety net. It is important to have a financial safety net to cover unexpected expenses or emergencies. People should aim to create a 6-month buffer by paying themselves first and putting money away regularly. This means setting aside a portion of their income each month, just like paying a bill, to build up their savings. Once they have a solid emergency fund, they can start focusing on building their investment portfolio. They can use the additional money they save each month to invest in stocks, bonds, or other assets that can generate passive income and help grow their wealth over time. Having a safety net also provides a sense of security and can help reduce financial stress and anxiety, allowing people to focus on their long-term financial goals. Habit 4. Not knowing income or expenses. The fourth point is about the importance of knowing one's income and expenses. To get started with financial planning, it is crucial to have a clear idea of your starting point. You need to understand how much money you're bringing in and where it is going. One common problem people face is what's known as lifestyle inflation. This refers to the tendency for spending to rise as income increases. When people start making more money, they tend to spend more, which can lead to a cycle of never feeling financially secure. To combat lifestyle inflation, people should be mindful of their spending and track their income and expenses. By seeing their finances in black and white, it can trigger them into action to make changes and adjust their spending habits. This means that they can identify areas where they may be overspending and make necessary cuts to their budget. By doing so, they can ensure that they are living within their means and building a solid foundation for financial security. Habit 5. Not having a clear financial goal. Having a clear financial goal is crucial in achieving financial success. People who are successful in managing their finances are aware of their assets, liabilities, and have a clear plan of where they want to go financially. They know their current financial situation and where they want to be in the future. When people have a clear goal, they are more likely to make better financial decisions, such as saving more money, investing in assets, and avoiding unnecessary expenses. They also have a roadmap to follow and can track their progress towards their goal. On the other hand, people who do not have a clear financial goal tend to be more impulsive with their spending and do not prioritize their finances. They may not have a clear understanding of their financial situation, which makes it difficult to make informed financial decisions. Without a clear goal, it's easy to lose focus and waste money on things that do not align with their financial objectives. Habit 6. Expensive hobbies. Our advice is to avoid expensive hobbies and instead focus on developing skills, experiences, and education that will add more value in the long term. Expensive hobbies can drain one's finances quickly and leave little room for savings or investments. Instead, individuals should consider investing in themselves by acquiring knowledge, skills, and experiences that can lead to increased earning potential and financial stability. This could include pursuing further education or training, developing a new skill set, or taking on projects or side hustles that could generate additional income. By focusing on activities that add value in the long term, individuals can position themselves for greater financial success and stability. It's important to remember that short-term indulgences can have long-term consequences, and that investing in oneself can pay dividends for years to come. Habit 7. Focus only on saving. Focusing only on saving can be limiting when it comes to building wealth. While saving is important, it is equally important to find ways to increase income. People should focus on both saving and making more money to reach their financial goals. The ideal combination is a mixture of both saving and making more money. For example, people can cut expenses and put money into savings, but they can also find ways to increase their income through side hustles or investing in stocks. By increasing income, people can have more money to save and invest for the future. It's important to find a balance between saving and earning more. By doing so, people can maximize their financial potential and build wealth more quickly. Habit 8. Paying too much taxes. It is important to be mindful of the amount of taxes you pay, as it can be a significant expense. While some wealthy individuals may have access to illegal corporate structures to minimize their tax bills, it is important to note that engaging in such practices is illegal and could result in serious consequences. However, there are legal ways to minimize your tax bills. Hiring a tax advisor or accountant can be helpful in identifying tax deductions and credits that you may be eligible for, which can help reduce your tax liability. Additionally, contributing to tax-advantaged retirement accounts, such as 401(k)s and IRAs, can also help lower your taxable income. It's important to note that while saving money on taxes is important, it shouldn't be the only focus. It's essential to prioritize building wealth through savings and investments, while also minimizing your tax bills legally. Habit 9. Not investing in yourself. Investing in oneself is a crucial step in building long-term wealth. This means taking steps to improve one's skills, knowledge, and education. By investing in oneself, people can increase their value in the job market and potentially earn higher salaries. They can also develop new skills and expertise that may lead to new opportunities and career paths. There are many ways to invest in oneself, including taking courses or classes to learn new skills, attending workshops or seminars to gain new knowledge, and seeking out mentors or coaches to provide guidance and support. Additionally, reading books and articles on topics of interest, participating in online communities or forums, and networking with others in one's field can all be valuable investments in oneself. Investing in oneself is not only important for career growth and financial success, but also for personal growth and fulfillment. By continually learning and growing, people can become more confident, resilient, and adaptable. They can also cultivate new interests and hobbies, which can lead to greater satisfaction and a more fulfilling life. In short, investing in oneself is a critical step in building wealth and creating a fulfilling life. By continually improving oneself, people can increase their earning potential, expand their opportunities, and lead a more fulfilling life. In conclusion, building wealth and financial stability requires discipline, planning, and a willingness to invest in oneself. By avoiding the common financial mistakes outlined in this script, such as not paying oneself first, getting comfortable with bad debt, not having a stockpile, not knowing income or expenses, lacking a clear financial goal, having expensive hobbies, focusing purely on saving, paying too much in taxes, and not investing in oneself, individuals can set themselves up for long-term financial success. It's important to remember that building wealth takes time and effort. But by making smart financial decisions and being mindful of spending habits, anyone can achieve financial stability and build a prosperous future. That was it for today. Thank you for watching the video. If you liked the video, please subscribe to the Finance Bull for simple money and investing tips. Until next time.